Hey everyone, Screamin' Geek Media here. I am Jerry the Geek. This video we're going to be talking about Army of Darkness on 4K. But before we do, if you like home theater, movies, physical media, the 4Ks, Blu-rays, DVD, please check out my other videos on my channel. Like, subscribe, and turn your bell notifications on. So in my final video today, we're going to talk about Army of Darkness on 4K. Movie came out in 1992. It's the third Evil Dead movie. You got Bruce Campbell coming back, M. Beth Davids, Marcus Gilbert, and directed by Sam Raimi. And of course, when you the opening credits, it's not called Army of Darkness, not Evil Dead 3. It's actually called Bruce Campbell versus the Army of Darkness, which is kind of weird, but this has become an all-time, it's a cult classic. I honestly don't like Evil Dead 1 and 2. They're stupid as fuck. I don't know how... I regretted buying them on 4K because I'm not sure if I'll ever watch them again, but Army of Darkness has always been my favorite. It's so much fun. Instead of being scary, they went for a pure comedy, and it just works. Now, this 4K release comes from Shout Factory. It came on late 2022, and this here is a Steelbook. There is a standard version available. This came with 4 cuts. Of course, the movie was originally filmed on 35mm, has a 4K digital intermediate, HDR10 and Dolby Vision. And from the start, this thing is freaking spectacular. So much incredible detail. As soon as it goes back in time, you see the stone, all the ground, all the textures. The details just leap off the screen. Skin tones, facial hairs, chainmail, and some good pops of color here and there. The night scenes come across really, they're well rendered because some of the old, like watching this on Laserdisc back in the day, and even some early DVDs, the video quality was not that great in the dark scenes. They were just really grainy and look like shit, and they did a great job here. And this is what you would expect from Shout Factory, and they hit this one out of the park. Now, as far as comparing it with the Blu-ray, I've never owned this on Blu-ray. There's multiple releases available, so my Blu-ray comparison is with what came with this set, which most likely it's used a new scan. So the Blu-ray here is phenomenal itself. Just minute color differences. The detail's still there. Just like I said, the differences are very minor between a Blu-ray and 4K here. But if you've got a previous Blu-ray, I'm sure there's probably a big jump in quality. So here you can see a few shots comparing the two in this set. And we'll come back and we'll talk about the audio, packaging, and bonus features. We'll see you in a couple minutes. Now for the audio, they gave us a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 and a 2.0 track, and I toggled between the two throughout the movie, and both tracks, even the 2.0, is very well done. Even a 5.1 they didn't screw up, because I've mentioned in other videos, some of these older movies they can tend to not get mixed well in surround, but this one they did a really good job. I had nothing to complain about the 5.1 track. Had some nice ambience and some surround effects. Nice, well balanced across the front, and the fades all around you. Clear dialogue throughout. Nice subtle sounds, because I mean, as much as I like loud booming bass and things screaming, it's nice to hear the little things, like, you know, if you can hear like a little pin drop. I mean, those are the things I like to hear. It shows what a system can do. There's not a whole lot of bass in the movie. I think the highlight was when he's at that the little farm, the little windmill, and the one scene where the windmill is actually going around. You just hear the whoosh of the bass of it, the sails coming by. So that was pretty cool. But I think of the previous versions I've ever watched, the bass was always good there. So I'm glad they've kept with that. Even a 2.0 track, it's very, like I said, it's just as good. So it's going to be your preference if you want the 5.1 or the old 2.0. You're not going to be disappointed either way. So for the packaging, again, I got the Steelbook. You know, it has a J card along with it. It does come with, there's a standard version available here. But again, I got a good sale. I think I got this for $10 or $12. But the Steelbook is gorgeous. I'm glad I was able to get this for a good price. And open up, it's got the artwork. And it's got 4 discs. So you've got the 4K, which is just a theatrical. That is the only version available in 4K as a theatrical version. And then you got the Blu-ray of the theatrical. Then you got the Blu-ray director's cut. And then another Blu-ray with the international and TV cuts. So there's 4 cuts of the film on this. I've never seen any of the other cuts. I've only ever watched the theatrical. By myself, I've always loved it. So I'm happy with that, watching a 4K. So for the bonus features, we've got quite a bit here. You got your theatrical trailer, TV spots, US video promos, Medieval Times, The Making of Army of Darkness. It's a full-length documentary. Original ending, alternate opening with optional commentary by Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell. Deleted scenes with optional commentary by Sam and Bruce. Also, we have an audio commentary with Sam Raimi, Bruce Campbell, and co-writer Ivan Raimi. Creating the Deadites, vintage featurette. On a set video footage compilation. Behind the scenes footage from KNB FX and Corp. Vintage making of featurette. And an extended interview clips. And of course, in the final one, we got the television and international. And we got the still galleries with rare behind-the-scenes photos, storyboards, and another vintage featurette called Men Behind the Army. So between the 4 discs, there's a ton of bonus features here to go through. So to wrap up, phenomenal release here from Shout Factory, the Army Darkness. I can't say enough about this. It's freaking awesome. I highly recommend picking this up, you know, whether it's the Steelbook or the standard. You will not be disappointed. I mean, right now the standard is going for $26.99. Steelbook is going for $30. I got the Steelbook. Actually, I got it written down here. I actually paid about $20 for it, so I got a steal on this. No pun intended. I didn't mean to say it, but yeah, pick this up. Great movie. Definitely the best of the Evil Dead franchise. One of my all-time favorites. I still remember having, like I said, I never bought this on Blu-ray. I had it on DVD. I had the special limited edition one where had the rubber book cover on to make it simulate flesh, which was really cool. But over time, it just dried up and got brittle and started breaking apart. So I think I ended up throwing it away because it was just really no good anymore. It was sad because that was pretty cool. So pretty much does it for my look on the 4K version of Army of Darkness. Check out my other videos on my channel. Like, subscribe, and turn your bell notifications on. And we'll see you soon. Geek out.